Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. Today I am bringing you the Futmas investment guide. I've literally got it up. So for this promo, it's a big promo in the A, always massive. It's always huge. I've got the guide up that I wrote for my subs. I'm going to give you guys all the information you need for that. But again, if you are new around here, please drop me a subscription. We broke 800 subs yesterday. Like I always say, if 1/4 of you subscribe, we'll hit 1k before you know it, and then we will legitimately be at the £50 giveaway stage. 1,000 subscribers by December 25th, and we will be giving away a £50 gift card. It'll either be a £50 gift card or like 25, 15 and 10, depends how you guys want it, but £50 will be given away at the end of the 12 days of Futmas, which a video will be coming live on soon to tell you about that. But Futmas is massive. Before we get into Futmas and all the investment information you're going to need for Futmas, we'll start off looking at my trade pass so you can see what's going on. I've started filtering some of the Messi investments on, so if you haven't watched my Messi investment video, his pay a month's going live today. There's still time to invest. But some of these guys, I paid like 10k for each of Rakitic sniper, and that PK I think was 33k. So I just listed them back on to test the market. This open March we paid 415k for. We sold it for 470, so after tax it's about 34k profit, which is pretty nice. And these are guys that I bought yesterday when the market was really low, and sold them back on today, all in for minimum like 1k profit. We've got about 1 million coins now invested, lads, so once we sell everything we should be on for good. You see all the stuff we've got here? We've got all this stuff here for Messi, and then we've got loads and loads of LIGA SBC players. They're all just chilling there waiting for the price to rise. I went and invested even more today, even more unassigned, and a loads in the club, because they all dropped, they plummeted like mad, so it's mental. But yeah, really good for me. But Futmas is what you are here for, and I watched a couple of Futmas trading guides, and they've been crap. It's all hearsay, this, that, and the other. Assume it's going to be like it always is, because it's what EA do. And there are numerous ways to invest. So first way, simplistically, I tell you every single time, is SBC fodder. It is a guaranteed thing that there's going to be SBCs, and guaranteed that those SBCs are going to be sought after cards eventually. One of those is sought after. SBC fodder is massive. So if you get Messi, your SBC fodder doesn't rise like you wanted it to, or you don't sell it in time, or you get bids or something like that, don't panic. You can sell it during Futmas. It will be fine. There's no drama. Just be mindful that that base icon SBC is keeping the market relatively artificially inflated at the moment. So I would say to you that if you're going to invest in it, try and invest low. If you haven't invested yet, that is. Try and invest low. Try and invest down at your a few K underneath what they're doing at snipe players. Snipe your 86s, 87s. But you can literally buy all your SBC fodder as standard. We're in the midst of one opening packs at the moment. It's just after 6 o'clock on the Wednesday. Mendy, if I'm not mistaken, dropped down massively. Yeah, down to 2.2. It was at 2.8 early on today. Players like Mendy, again, try and think big leagues, big nations. Mendy's always a good one. Miranda, I like Miranda because he's Brazilian. He never shoots up, but during these rounds normally you usually get him quite cheap. Yeah, 2k. It's not bad at all for a Brazilian centre-back. There aren't that many in the game that are affordable. In terms of 85s, I'm a big fan of Rodri, always am. He links to more than one league. I don't know what he's costing at the moment, but I mean, he's quite low at the moment, I think. I think that's a very good investment for Messi as well. He links into La Liga quite well, quite easily. We'll pick up that one if we can. We're just going to stick that up on a trade pass, see what it's like. Well, Rodri's a great one because he's Spanish, but he's also Premier League. So he does just something like the club, which is really annoying. You see all the other sign I've got. We'll hopefully be at 2.5 million is the plan, sooner rather than later. Rodri's a really good one. And your normal fodder, your Verrattis. Your Rakitic probably is going to be a bit of an iffy one at the moment, but Pjanic is a very good one. 84s like Dzeko, Felipe as a centre-back. But just go to Futbin as always and think, okay, cool, what can I look at? And the reason why I'm big on SPC fodder for Futmas is this. I'll show you it now. These are the players from last year. This is the website to excerpt. So if you just type in list of FIFA 19 Futmas players, you'll get it on there, right? But watch. If I show you this, day one, he was sought after, he was sought after, he was sought after. They're all very big players, Premier League. 1 Premier League, 2 Premier League, and League... and Syria, pacey player with what you need for him. So they're all sought after players. They're easy, right? Day 2, Marcus Rashford, Daniel Wass. Wass was meh. Rashford was a massive one that everyone wanted. Dembele, no one really cared about. Day 3, you got Zakaria, which was ridiculous. He was a ridiculous card last year. Firmino, it was obviously godly no matter what his Premier League. Callahan. Day 4, Iniesta, Balotelli, Manuel Kanji. One of the weaker days, but people did a Kanji because of his pace. I think day 5 was the big one. Heung-min Son was there, right? 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, if I'm not mistaken. He was huge, and I remember when he came out, the price shot up of a lot of SPC fodder. So he could be a big dog for you guys. Khedira was okay. Lacazette was a good one. He got Interest, I wouldn't say it's massive this year. If you got one, it'd be huge, I think. People would love him. This one was a mare day. There's a mare day on the day 7. A good day to invest. When it ends, you go, okay, cool, I'm going to invest on day 7 because there's not much there. It's a good investing day. When there are lulls and you think, like, these cards aren't that sought after, that's when you buy, ready for wait for the next one to come along. This one, again, okay, nothing special for day 8. Day 9, Coutinho's big. Van Aanholt is useful. Isco's not bad. Day 10, Valencia, huge. People went mental for that card last year. He was in pro teams. He was mental. Matuidi, again, mental. Thiago Silva, very good. Day 11, again, De Bruyne was like, again, people were talking about him being one of the best cards in the game. Problem he had is he got Team of the Year just after, so people were like holding out, but still people still went mad for him. Boateng was huge, right? So you can see that there's definitely going to be a lot of, just make sure my things all clicked on right, perfect, good to go. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to do these SBCs, so SBC follower is huge. That's the first thing to think about. Next thing to think about is discard gold rares. Discard gold non-rares from Major Leagues. I always say this. So what happens on Futmas, they bring out daily SBCs and sometimes flash SBCs, right? So non-rare gold players is such an effective trading method because you can buy them for 400 coins and they always, all of them, get up to 700-800 coins. And I can't stress it enough. I told everyone to do it during Black Friday and loads of people went undersigned and made hundreds of thousands of coins. It's easy. Go and do it. Go and buy 50. Go and buy 50 and set your thing to maybe German Bundesliga. Buy 50 at 400 coins and see how you go to 800 to 1,000 coins and you double your money, right? So if you spend 20,000, you get 40,000 back. I guarantee it will happen. It's always a really, really good one to do, right? So that's the 2 main ways you can do that. The next one is, for those of you who are smart and are on bang at 6 o'clock to see what the SPCs are going to be, the player SPCs we're going to get, a massive one is link investing. So going back to that list, okay? Let's have a little look at that list again. On this list, let's say, for example, let's start with Rashford, right? So Rashford being the big dog on the second day. Players that link to him, so English players, Premier League players, Man United players, they will go up in price because people want to link them. So if that happened this year, let's say Rashford got a left wing card this year. Jamie Vardy's in form from today, may go up in price. Dele Alli's Scream card might go up in price. Players like that link to them will see a rise, I believe, and it always happens in link investing. We'll see a rise because people want to use him in a team, but need to get the chem to get him into their team. So I'll go for that. Manchester United players, is it more difficult to see a rise if you've got left wing card because Martial's left wing? But say it was a striker. Martial at left wing, his UEL card might get a boost. And it's just thinking like that. Pogba, for example, could get something into him. If you go down, for example, say Son got one. I don't think he always had enough special cards this year, but say Son got one, then he had his Scream card again, might be a big shout. It's things like that. That's how you link invest and think about it. Lacazette might see Pogba, might see Kante go up. Let's keep going down. So let's see if we can get some other ones from other leagues. Rodrigo, you might see a spike in Spanish players that's linked to him. So Saul might get a link into him. Maybe even a couple of icons like a Guardiola or whatever. Might see a slight rise in terms of link investing. Van Aanholt, Coutinho, if you got one for Bundesliga this year, you might see Werner go up in price. You might see the likes of Goretzka go up in price, Koeman go up in price. And these are the sort of ones you're thinking, right, what do I do? And that's link investing. So they come out, you think, okay, cool. So let's say EA drop that Antonio Valencia. You think, right, people are going to want to link to him. So Meta centre-backs from the Premier League are going to link to him. Pogba's going to link to him. I'm going to go and buy 1 or 2, see what happens. And I guarantee you the market will rise. It always does rise. It doesn't stay stagnant. The market's always moving. And that's what you need to be thinking about. Link investing's huge. If it's 6 o'clock, you can get in there and see, right, there's these 3 here. Which ones do I think are going to be the most profitable? Right, that Valencia is the one that everyone's going to want. Boom, Pogba, boom. Every single centre like I can think of. Laporte, perhaps. Maybe not Laporte, but he's not the most meta. But players like that are perfect to think, like, this is the guy we're going to link into it. Other thing to think about, if you've got informs and they're likely to get Futmas cards, look for links. If a Futmas card comes out and its rating is similar or higher than an inform, the inform will drop in price. People will sell him to go and do the other one. So think about it like that. It could be worth, if you keep an eye on the leaks, to sell that inform when it comes out and buy it back once his price is down. So you might sell him for 150k. So let's say theoretically, De Bruyne's inform is about 500k, theoretically. He'll get a Futmas card. That means his inform might drop to 400k. So you sell him at 500k. You get, after tax, 475. You then a week later, once Futmas is done, go and buy him for 400k. You made yourself 75k that's just sat there with the same card you had back. Or you might do De Bruyne's Futmas card for cheaper and whatnot. Just think about that. Don't hold on to players if you know they're going to get if you're going to get cards. It's massively important that you don't hold on to players that you think are going to get Futmas cards because their informs do drop in value. It's a fact. They will, without a doubt, they'll drop because people want to get the other ones. So far we've gone over SBC fodder. We'll summarise it all again quickly. SBC fodder, your usual, Varieties, Pjanic, Ilara Mendy, those sort of guys. Go onto Futbin, type into Google, cheapest players by position, Futbin, and literally it will list, by rating, and it will list all the ratings and the cheapest ones to go for. That is your SBC fodder. Don't go and invest in Pogba's SBC fodder because it's not fodder, alright? Then we look at non-rare golds from major leagues. Discard price, a guarantee they'll go up to 700, 800, even 1,000 coins. They're massive. Don't ever sleep on that. It's a very good way to trade. Link investing, see the SBCs that come out. Players that will link to that guy will go up in value. Make sure they're meta. Don't just go, okay, cool, well, for example, Jordan Henderson links to, I don't know, Firmino that comes out, so we're going to go for that. It's pointless. No one's going to be that bothered about the Firmino, so about the Jordan Henderson, so he's not going to go up in the price that much, so be sensible. But if the SBCs require a Liverpool player, then boom, Jordan Henderson's a good rash investment. Rash investment's going to be good as well. If a Futmas card requires a Man United player or X, Y, Z, say it's an 84 rated team with Bayern Munich, Toliso's going to go up in price, Goretzka's going to go up in price, Sule, Boateng, they're going to go up in price, Kimmich. So you can go and rash invest at 6 o'clock as well. So not just link investing, you've also got rash investing there, right? You've got both of those options. Informs will go down in price if they get a Futmas card, so sell yours, buy it back, or sell yours and do the Futmas card SBC. And the last thing to think about, right, and I say it all the time, League SBC investing, don't sleep on it. Today, for example, I'm going to show you now, they dropped just one rare Electrum pack. It's all they dropped today, okay? And so I got home and I was like, I'm going to have a little look at him. Now, Brescia goalkeepers are normally 7,000 to 8,000 coins minimum. Minimum, right? They dropped one rare Electrum pack today. Don't know, it's a 7, so I know they're way more than that. Just one rare Electrum pack today. That's all they did. And we've got one there just as a snap to 4,600, okay? 4,600. I will sell him during this promo at some point in the future for about 7,000 coins. I'll make 2,000 coins profit off of him, right? During this promo, that EA will release silver packs. They'll probably release in League SBC for you. Almost certainly going to happen, okay? Do not sleep on League investing during this promo. I would be mindful that you can buy a lot, but just make sure you've got the coins to sit back and go, okay, cool, I'm going to buy the ones I want to buy here and sell the ones I want to sell. But these centre-backs normally sell. You just saw the ones I sold in the market for 9,200. There's one for 8,300 there. So even if I sold the one for 9,200 right now, I'm looking at like 500 coins profit from him. Do not sleep on League investing. It's just as powerful now as it always is. It is the most, like in my opinion, the most secure way to trade on this game by a country mile. It's guaranteed profit. It really is guaranteed profit. Let me just show you. Cagliari, they're normally about 6,000 to 7,000 coins for their silver centre-backs. And as you can see right now, they are down at... We're going to buy all of these. Because I know they'll rise back up again. Maybe even in the morning when I'm there. This guy's gone, fair enough. We'll keep those. I'm going to list them up there. But don't sleep on it. But lads, that is the end of the video. It has been helpful. I know it has been helpful because I know what I'm talking about. But if it's helped you, if you're happy with it, please do drop a subscription down below. 1k by Christmas, and I guarantee you a £50 gift card giveaway. And don't forget, 12 days of Futmas is coming. It's coming soon. It's going to be massive. It's a guaranteed 12 days of giveaways for you guys. So we're saying thank you for supporting the channel. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace. Have a good day. Don't forget, Messi Player of the Month later on. Let's do this.